This is Cold Talks. Tune in. We're chatting about family and friends. Relationship goes together to the end. This is Cold Talks. Tune in.
What's up, everybody? This is Cold Talks. I am D,
And I'm Jaleesa.
and this is Cold Talks. This episode is going to be about the honeymoon stage. Um, when do you believe uh, the honeymoon stage in our relationship was over? And is it a cliche? I mean, is it something that's like that's just like a saying, I guess? But according to this website, the honeymoon phase is the early part of a couple's relationship where everything seems carefree, happy. It usually lasts from 6 months to 2 years and can be marked with a lots of laughs, intimacy, and fun dates. I mean, I do personally believe in the honeymoon stage. I believe every couple goes through them. But I think there's that moment in both of the couples, in the relationship where there's a wall that's hit and reality sets in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, what you think?
Yeah, I think it probably lasts it could last, like it say the definition say 6 months to 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think it could last up to 2 years. But sometimes it be lasting like 3, 4 months. Cause like once you get like the reality sit in that, hey, I'm with this person for real, like we together forever. You know what I'm saying? We married and we together, and this is the only person I'm gonna be with like for the rest of my life. I don't know, like for guys, they be like, this the only woman I'm gonna smash for the rest of my life. I'm only 25. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, yeah, um, I think it could end as early as 3 to 4 months or whatever. Like it's really like when that doggone light bulb turn on.
That's
Like
the reality.
after that, I think it's after like that first like big fight. Like when you have that first big fight, that first disagreement, that's when you be like, oh shoot, like this how a dog react to stuff, this how
Mm-hmm.
baby react to stuff. It don't get real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
yeah,
can't just leave. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah.
if you are thinking about leaving
I
or
mean,
whatever.
because I think also to that point early in a relationship, that is an option. Leaving
Leaving.
is an option.
Yeah, cause you can still get your marriage annulled like at a year. It's a
Mm-hmm.
year, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you could be married a year and get your marriage annulled like quit faster than her, and you ain't gotta really pay for nothing like that for real, cause
yeah.
y'all ain't been together that long. So, oh yeah,
I mean,
I
I,
I was just about to say, I know somebody honeymoon stage probably last like 2 years for real. Like they
mm-hmm.
was rocking, like you always so in love, da, da. 2 years worth of honeymoon, and then they had like their first big argument, and they legit got a divorce after like the first big fight. So I guess it depends on the couple. What you
It
think?
really depends on a couple. I mean, that's why I personally believe that in a relationship, the communication is, I mean, that's cliche as well, communication. But I think that's the continuing factor of a relationship. Like, you have to talk. You got to tell me what's wrong. You got to tell me what you like. And I think there is a middle compromise. I don't think there's one person supposed to accept this more than the other person does. I think there is a middle based compromise. Or sometimes, your spouse may possess something that you don't necessarily do, and you maybe just need to start learning to change.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Instead of telling that person, no, I don't like that about you, stop. Maybe you should change. Maybe something that's coming out of you make you should change or whatever.
but what if they don't want to change? What if they like, you with me? Why do I have to change? Like, this is who I am. This is who you married. Oh, you ain't know I was like this. This who I was when we got together.
Oh, it depends on what it is, though. I mean, well, if it's something petty, of course, change. It's not a big. I mean, that's why I always tell people like some things in a relationship it's not a big deal. Just get change it, get over it, and just keep it pushing.
What do you classify as being petty?
All right. Let's say what if I don't wash dishes and I just fill the sink up, don't wash dishes, and you personally like the dishes clean, everything clear out, whatever. I mean, in our relationship, I, leave some shit in the damn sink all day. I may get around to it, but if I don't, later on that night, I'll get around to it and I'll get it situated. But you like, hey, if it's there, get it situated real quick, then go about your day.
Yeah, that's true. But I over time I know that's what you do. So I adjusted. You didn't adjust.
Would you leave me for that?
No, I ain't gonna leave for no
That's
dang
petty.
dishes in the sink. Okay, I see what you're saying. But I adjusted though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was complaining at first, and then I was like, okay, this dude is just gonna wait till the end of the night to clean up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and clean these dishes because it's annoying me that they're in the sink.
But some things just don't be a big deal to, like the episode that we had, mess up your peace. Some things do not be that big of a deal for you to be like, I'm about to cause pure hell in this household
Because these dishes up
this
in that
clown
sink.
keep leaving the dishes in the sink. I mean, because I'm so used to my, thing of not cleaning the dishes, it's just going to sit. You know what I mean? And I maybe forget. I maybe promise you this, but I'm going to forgot about this. I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? And and you like, man, you left the dishes in the sink again. Now, eventually, as a man, I'm going to feel like you're trying to little boy me. Like you're trying to treat me like a child.
So you leave this in the sink on purpose so you'll get treated like a child?
No, but if you keep chasing behind me, like, hey, go clean the dishes. That's something we told Jeremiah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I won't never try you like that, baby. Like, go clean the dishes.
No, but I get that, but it just the interpretation of how it's being presented.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You really do?
Yeah.
There you go. It's like I'm reading this thing right here. It say 10 signs that the honeymoon phase is over. Number 2 is start noticing their annoying habits.
Doing snoring and stuff. Hey, sometimes y'all don't be knowing y'all people be snoring until that honeymoon. Nah, you know that snoring before that honeymoon stage, baby, because that snoring is real. But it don't really bother you. Be like, he's snoring. Let me get some earplugs. Get your little earplug. You know what I'm saying? But then next thing you know, honeymoon stage gone. Like you said, little stuff start aggravating you, and then you boom, tighten up.
Also, I feel like at that point, the smoke clears as well. Like we ain't had no big old wedding. But I know a lot of people that do have those weddings. If say if 100 people come, you probably got like 3 solid people that you can call from that wedding that'll make sure that they got your back during those times when the honeymoon stage is starting to
wear off.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know with us, both our mothers said straight up, like, calling me. Matter of fact, surprisingly, 2 people who is against marriage, Boogie and Corey, both, they was like, hey, listen, I'm not going to tell you to leave him. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all going to have to work it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how our parents was as well. Like, y'all just have to work that thing out. I don't know one thing my mom used to always say, like, hey, find a way to make it work. And just like you say, that's the end of the honeymoon stage. But what things do you think that you can do to make sure it continues to flourish?
Staying intimate. Staying intimate, being open, compromise, just kind of not putting your needs above my own, but having your needs up there as high as mine. Because I know a lot of people become, selfish. Like, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, I ain't doing it.
Well, let's unpack that though. Like, what do? Because one of the big, there's one that's real big. But let's start off with what do being open mean? What does that mean? What do you think that look like to somebody who's like, how can I be open with my spouse?
Being honest, like honest about how you really feel, what you really think about this, what you like. If you want to do something, be honest about it. Like, don't tell me a lie to make me feel better.
What you say? Don't volunteer me no lie.
Yeah, don't volunteer me no lie. Like, bro, like really, like, be open, be honest, true thoughts and true feelings, true emotions. I always say that because if I'm coming to you, say you seem off to me, and I'm coming to you and like, babe, you seem a little off. You good? You like, nah, I'm good, babe. Da, da, da. And you're lying. Now, how am I gonna learn your cues? You just threw me off. You should have just been honest about it. So, in the future, next time, we could use those nonverbal cues to make sure each other good. So just being open, like being honest. That's what I mean. Like being open, being honest, and then like when you bring stuff to me, different ideas and things like that, or you say, like that, like like a month ago or couple weeks ago, you was upset. You were saying that I wasn't being as intimate with you as I normally am, and
Because I need
it. And then so, and I had got upset at first. I got mad. Like, what you mean? And but you were just saying, and then we had like a whole argument and stuff. And then I stepped back and I was like, you know what, babe? It has been a while. You know what I'm saying? That's on me. That's my bad. I've been going through a lot of stuff, working hard, boom, boom, to take care of these kids. Now, if I would have been like completely closed off to what you were saying, we probably wouldn't have had makeup sex that night, or we probably wouldn't have got over that. We would have been beefing, or I'd have been saying you tripping, blah blah blah. Like it would have been just drug on.
Yeah. I mean, also that goes into the thing I was saying about not messing up your peace, not messing up your happiness, because you can just kind of like move on. But at the end of the day, I remember that I used to do this whenever I have a disagreement with something. You'll say, "Hey, listen, you good? You straight?" And I'll say, "Yeah," but really, I had a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever we have a fight,
You'll
stuff
bring it
from
up.
2 months ago, I'm bringing up. You're like, "Hold on,
You remember that time?
we
You
still
said
on that?
blah,
I
blah,
thought
blah.
we was done with it."
Yeah.
But that's how you mean opening up. Now, I think something that a lot of, because I think sex is very important in a relationship.
It is.
And I think
And it got to be good.
and that's one thing I think people don't understand because everybody's not good at sex. Um, so sometimes you will have to continue the dating phase, so to speak, or whatever, in order to keep that exciting.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when it's some couples that we friends with, they be like, oh yeah, we added that too. We added that too. But I think whenever you mention toys or something to a couple, a lot of people are closed minded and they think like toys mean dildo or strap on. That's what they think it
and
means.
some people think toys mean the other person isn't good enough. Mm-hmm. Some people think that they're like, oh, she want to use a toy with me. She must not think I'm good enough for her,
Yeah.
or he want to use a toy with me. He must not think I'm good enough for him.
Yeah.
What you need that extra? What you need that for? You know what I'm saying? I'm enough. You know what I'm saying? So,
but really, you are.
You are enough. You have to know that. You just got to start that thing. Cause listen, that rose be rosing.
I heard.
So far, I heard.
But that's. I mean, bringing it to it. But at the end of the day, it's like whatever it takes to keep this thing rocking, I'm with it. Mm-hmm. I never understood why somebody will be offended when you bring toys into a scenario. We've been experimenting with different things probably since El Paso when we used to go to that huge sex store.
Ah,
And there's things out there not to enhance one another, but
just
just
to
make
make
it
it
fun.
fun. Yeah.
You know,
Fun.
not like ha 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 fun, but fun,
Interesting.
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 You know what I'm saying? Because um, we're in a generation where 9 times out of 10, both both of the individuals in the relationship work and work hard. So a lot of times something has to sacrifice, and usually it's sex,
Yeah, because you
time
be
with each other.
tired. You be tired.
So whenever you get that, you know, you might have to call Sister Rose.
Sister Rose.
Sister Rose
How
come
did
in.
I call
Sister
That was
Rose,
funny.
Sister Rose break that thing down.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But whatever you add to spice things up, just do it. Don't be closed minded to it. Because at the end of the day, this is for a lifetime. You know.
And it's the only person you having sex with, so you have to understand, like, you gotta spice it up. Like, I'll be Keisha tonight, babe. I'll be Nurse Becky. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just you gotta, you the only person that
I'll
that
be
you have.
Bob or Stewart.
Who's Bob?
I don't know.
You stupid. But nah, you gotta spice it up for real, So, yeah. Don't be scared to bring them toys in there, baby.
Don't be scared to bring toys, or don't be scared to communicate.
Communicate.
I mean, because the biggest thing is making the thing last forever. I'm glad we didn't have the whole big marriage because, I mean, big wedding, because every wedding I've been to,
no shade to the big wedding people. No shade. No shade.
Absolutely
No
not.
shade.
We might plan something else in the future, but honestly, we just couldn't afford it at that time.
At that time, man.
But at the end of the day, it's like I'm glad personally we didn't do it because it would have gave me false reality for what we was going to face. We faced a lot of different things.
We did
early on. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like a wedding would have gave us false sense of security about.
Why you say that?
Well, a wedding is this big glamorous thing, and you have a bunch of people in the audience like, yeah, we're happy for you. And we faced a lot of things alone.
Yeah.
And we called people, and some said, I don't know what to tell you. Some said,
I never did this before.
I never did this before. Some people say, leave them. Some people say, stay. You like, so what do? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And very few people gave us the right advice. Which in reality, the right advice was talk to each other.
Talk to each other and pray. Keep God first at the top of that equation.
And
or that pyramid.
That's another thing I want to break down as well. Well, did that answer your question? Why not? Okay. That's one thing I want to break down as well. Like, I feel like in the honeymoon stage, there's this idea, and the idea is working at the moment. But after a while, that flame wears out, and you start looking to what looks familiar to you in terms of a couple.
Okay.
So, a lot of people see different things, see different people, and how they're living their life, and they trying to live up to that.
Yeah.
And everybody's relationship don't look the same.
It don't.
Our relationship don't look like this person's relationship. This person, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we don't really give advice.
We don't give advice, and plus, that's why we don't. I always tell people, like, don't have such a strong opinion about other people's relationships.
Yeah, because you don't know. They only gonna tell you the part that made them look good.
Yeah, it's like social media versus reality.
Yeah, they gonna tell you the part that made them look good. They might water down what the other person did to make they perspective stronger, whatever. So you can't really do that. So we do not give advice, y'all, but we will tell y'all what we did or what we might do if that situation occurred. And that's a difference. It's a difference between that and advice. So
yeah. I mean, I know we got a lot of feedback on a lot of the videos that we made in terms of the couples. You know what I'm saying? And they were very good. A lot of people gave us very, very good insights. and they talked about how different the couples were, and that's the difference between social media and reality.
Mhm.
Lisa and David is just as fun as Larry and Brittany. You know what I'm saying? Like they're pretty much the same couple, but they're just younger.
Mhm.
But on camera, it just looked like Lisa and David was real serious. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat fun, but it was mature. You know, but at the end of the day, both of them are the same. You know what I'm saying? Like they're two couples that are just trying to figure it out, trying to make it. Nobody has a concrete answer because at a snap of fingers, something changes
Yeah,
forever.
that's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? But it's good to have those solids in your corner that you can call and say, hey, listen, I have a problem. This is what's going on. And I think that's my whole idea about a wedding versus courthouse.
You still was on that?
No, I just brung it all together.
Okay, okay.
I just brought that back together. But um, but yeah, that was my whole thing with that. But the honeymoon stage. Let me see what else they say. All right. I'm gonna skip that. You stop saying I love you.
Oh, think so? Oh, once you stop saying I love you, the honeymoon stage over?
Yeah, like you don't care to say it. Like,
Oh, okay.
that's
I don't know. That one kind of dry because we still say that junk. Like every time we leave, leave to go to work, whatever.
See, I think all of these are starting to look like you just get aggravated with the other person
Yeah.
because it says you don't obsess with their cuteness anymore. I mean, That's probably for a couple who. Do you? Well, let me ask you this: do you think a couple should live together before they get married?
I mean, it really depends on the situation. So I know older people are frowned upon shacking up, shacking up or whatever.
Shacking.
But it depends on the situation, man. I mean, it's 2022. People move in together, have kids together, and everything before they get married. I mean, so do I agree with you? What you said? Living? Do you think they should live together before they? What you asking me?
Do you think they should live together before they get married?
I don't. I don't. Do I think they should live together before they get married? Yeah, I think they should. Just so you can kind of get an idea. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go purchase a home or whatever together. Say, I don't know, say you got a house but old girl don't. If you serious about her and y'all wanna move in together, that's another step to y'all relationship. Go ahead and let him move in or he move in. Oh, what you think about? Cause this was a big topic on Facebook. It's kind of off topic a little bit with the honeymoon stage, but somebody had put up a post saying, if a woman buy a house, she don't want no man. Like if she's single and she buy her house, she ain't really looking for no dude. She don't want no dude because ain't no man about to move into a woman's house because he just gonna feel like she's gonna put him out when she get married. What you think about that?
I think that's bullshit. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like I don't think it matters because I mean, if it was that serious, you know, buy another house, remodeled house. I don't think you can just add them to the mortgage. I don't unless
Nah,
you
that's us, baby.
unless you refinance.
But I think the person that said that is probably had some experiences where they was put out of places.
They got kicked out.
They got kicked out before.
He left.
They got kicked out before baby told them to leave. Boom, boom. I don't think me personally. Ooh, I'm messing with Mike. Me personally, I don't think because you're single, you should put your life on pause because you ain't got nobody right now. Shoot, baby, go ahead and buy that property. Go ahead and do your thing because at the end of the day, if Buddy rocking with you for real, you got your property. He can move in for a little bit. If y'all end up getting established, y'all just go buy a house together. Go buy, and she can put her house up for sale or rent or whatever she want to do. Airbnb that thing out, make it another part of income.
Prime example, the OG couple that we met in El Paso. They both was doing real good in terms of their careers. One had a house in South Carolina, one had a house over here. And when they got married and they retired, both of them, we saw the house they had got it there. It's
Oh yeah,
a
it's
big, beautiful
beautiful.
home.
They bought a house together,
You know
and
what I
they
mean?
both rented out their other properties.
So at the end of the day, however you start, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how you finish.
How you finish?
So if you got to move in baby house and she done bought it, cool. You know what she at in terms of mindset. Y'all ain't got to depend solely on a realtor to tell y'all how the game go in terms of buying a house because she already
done it. So you could kind of use her superpower.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And you never know. It's really a
Or her
conversation.
knowledge.
It's really a conversation to be had. You say, baby, listen, I always wanted a house with 4 bedrooms. You got 3. 2 bathrooms. I wanted 3 baths. You know what I'm saying? And she said, okay, cool. That is simply make this a rental property. And we go buy a house together. That's simple. That's why I say the small things.
Called being a grown up.
There you go. You make something small big. Listen, if you want to buy a house, fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen Buddy post, I had said I agree with him, and I think I said that because I knew a lot of females that was like kicking dudes out for real. But when I like really analyzed the situation, if you get with a guy that is on your level, first of all, and y'all making moves together, why not buy you 3-4 houses, sis, while you single and doing your thing, mingling and whatever. Because at the end of the day, a buddy for you, he gonna slide, he gonna move in anyway, and then y'all gonna build together at the end of the day. So,
like I said, one thing about a marriage is it's the biggest business decision that you're gonna make ever. I have a great business mind. I pay a lot for my education, but in the terms of how I move, period, I know I got it together. But I can guarantee you, like, sometimes I move in this without discipline, and you help me navigate through those moments. Every man ain't the same. Some men don't do that, but every day I feel like you are my secret weapon in terms of me navigating through life, and I'd never take that away from you because at the end of the day, we came from nothing.
yeah.
So we have to be that generation that grinds. So we're not gonna benefit off of none of this.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? All what we setting this up for is them. You know what I'm saying? We'll get some of the. Hey, we might get about 30 likes off of it on Facebook, 100 likes maybe off on Facebook, but really this is for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever decision that we make in terms of the Cole brand is for them in the future.
Yeah.
So,
all facts.
We just got to figure out this thing in terms of how to make it work for the brand of the business of the Cole family, because you can do a lot of stuff. Think about it. Old girl buy a house by herself. You can do a lot by yourself. But we're a superpower. What did it say? I'm a movement by myself.
But I'm a force
We'll
when
fly
we
together.
Look at that.
That's what that say for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we said it wrong.
No. But for real though, that was kind of corny. But I get it. Baby.
Really?
I got you.
Oh,
I get
shit.
it. But no, I get it though, for real. Cause I remember you put a post up not too long ago saying, hey, if she made $50,000 a year, I made $50,000 a year. Now we got $100,000 a year, and that looked way more sexy on home loan, first time buyer's home loan, VA loan than $50,000. So
and
that's 6 figures.
That's 6 figures, just quite simply put. And I mean, also I think about when in terms of that house thing, I put up another status about, the Martin thing, and he was like,
the fool.
The fool. You know what I'm saying?
Young fool, old fool. Old fool was a young fool.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you make decisions. I remember.
Based on emotions.
There you go. I remember
Temporary.
a situation that we almost didn't make it early on in our relationship.
Yeah.
And, you talked about how you got me. You know what I'm saying? And it was a constant reminder throughout our relationship early on that I got you. Me saying, I got you. You saying, hey, I got you. And us constantly reminding each other that we're not whatever our past consisted of. Because I know for a fact the guy that I am today is not even close to the man I used to be.
Right.
And the woman that you are today is not even close to the woman. So whoever had you in the past had a little girl compared to who you are today. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And it's the Secret Service protecting you.
Hey, he said she a grown woman now.
Ass woman. The fuck?
You
But
you silly.
so I think that's what it matters in a relationship. It just builds and grows and matures over the years, and you just got to be protected because those stones gonna start trying to knock some of the windows
They
out.
always say that people every time you be happy, boy, motherfuckers start talking about stuff that happened in 1994.
1994.
God dang,
And
yeah.
the motherfucker they didn't give you a chance back in the day coming around.
Got
knocking on the door
everything
like,
to say.
got everything to say, but now they want a piece. Like where you was.
So, anyways. Anyway, what we talking about? Honeymoon stage. We about to get all off topic,
We
baby.
about to start having church.
Yeah. But anywho.
The honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you got to make sure you communicate. You got to make sure y'all keep having sex. Y'all go out. Y'all date.
Open mind. Keep an open mind.
Open mind. I remember in Clarksville, El Paso, we went to Jimmy Choo's, or some shit.
I don't know.
Jimmy Choo. You know what the hell I'm talking about. But that was one of the best dates I had with you.
You said dates?
Yeah, dates. Come on. I just one of the best dates I had. Your mom was in town.
Oh, we went to the Chinese place inside of that plaza.
Don't just call it no Chinese place. That place was expensive.
It was.
Fancy.
I can't remember what it was called though. It was in that.
Yeah,
plaza.
it's called Jimmy something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So dating, continue to date, because I think at that point we probably was what, a year or two in. You know what I mean? And right now we coming up on what, 11? 10 years.
10 years next year.
10 years.
A decade.
10 years. Wow.
You still get on my nerves, y'all.
I got to, because I get on her nerves because if something ever happened to me, that guy, he can't fill my shoes. So you like, you don't make jokes. You don't snore, bro. You gotta do something.
Yeah, aggravating. You aggravating as hell. I'm just playing. That's not bad. you do get on my nerves though.
But what you about to say?
Oh no.
You about to keep on talking shit.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad, cools.
But listen, man.
Cool.
To continue the honeymoon stage from outlasting the bullshit, man. Fight through it. Talk. Never be too proud to be that one to say, man, listen, I'm sorry. Talk. I love when I hear a man say, I want to talk. I want to talk it out. Whenever that female saying, I'm mad, your fault, whatever, cool. Let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. We got social media, so we like to put a lot of stuff on social media. Whatever situation there behind closed doors, man, handle y'all business. I don't care what nobody think about y'all. Behind closed doors, handle y'all business. We used to talk a lot of shit indirectly to each other on Facebook.
We used to do that at the
beginning.
beginning.
Like a day or two later, we post a cute picture, and those.
It was just so stupid and immature, man.
But we here today.
Yeah, we are.
We built what we built, and we here today, and it was because of communication. Good smash game. Liquor. I always say liquor is important for a relationship. Y'all get y'all some liquor.
Man, what was the people don't drink?
Drink some wine.
There's a wine. You stupid. You can't make people drink.
Okay, well, whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do to make it work.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah.
And just keep pushing.
Yeah.
But you got something else?
No, man. Appreciate y'all for watching Cold Talks. This a movement, baby. We here. We're gonna be here, and like I said, thank y'all for watching. Tune in next week. We're gonna get back on to y'all. We apologize. We've been kind of away for a little bit. Super busy with these boys and work and everything. I'm a recruiter. He drive trucks, so Imagine how crazy our life is. Army recruiter, hey, if you need a recruiter, man, Sergeant Cole, Army recruiter. I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida. I can recruit you from all over.
Yeah, it don't matter if
So
West Palm.
it don't matter. I could get you. But anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Right, yeah, but it's a good point.
But like I said, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Hit us up. Hit the YouTube page. Listen to us, man, and yeah, stay blessed. And thank y'all for watching.
Salute.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that little bell. Bing!